Your frequency is moving sky high. I can feel it. Like, there's just this vibe of moving through I don't know what it is, like water, and then you're going all the way to the top. There's this clarity that you're like on the edge of experiencing. You can taste it. It's going higher and higher and higher, and it's a clarity that you've never felt before. And this time it's like you're living there. Yeah, you're living there, honey. And that's basically it. Like, I don't know why I have to overcomplicate these messages sometimes, but I'm just feeling like heavy light language coming through, so I'm just gonna go straight into it. Ariamo kian shkion to asia, maki unsumeshian kantayotia. Aramukuya skion toya astia, makia ontia. Arakuya shkimtion toya, etsiontia riation toa. Ishkumatia antayotia, atariontia arration toa, etia arration toa tia. Mataontia aratoya waskia ontoa, eskian toatia. Aramutia tiontua tia archiantio tortia. Ameshkunsui atiaratshuntia. Chokomeshia antawa ashkia motoya atshuntoya. Aratoya ewashki antawa etshuntoya. Eteriantoya waskia. Motoya wa eskiontoa. Machiantoya eska ataratshuntoya. Atsiantoya tia. Etshuntoya. Thank you so much. I love you all so much. And I don't know, I'm just so happy. I'm so happy. I feel like each day that goes past, there's just more and more clarity that's coming through, and it just feels so good. It feels so fun. It feels so light and fresh, and it's one of those things that there's been like the planning has been coming through, the strategizing, which next move do I make, but now it's just there's more and more surrender coming through to I don't know what the next move is. I don't know what the next frequency or embodiment is. I just know that it's of the light, and keep moving towards the light, keep moving towards the light. Because the thing is, the nature of light is that it keeps moving. So there is no stopping really, but obviously take breaks and stuff, and there's stillness, there's juiciness in the stillness, there's even juiciness into falling back into the darkness, because then when you come back into the light, it's a whole new vibe, a new perspective, it feels like a completely fresh frequency. Yeah, there was some imagery the other day of like, it was like a 3D yin yang. So moving from the light into the dark, and into the light into the dark, but just being the light in both spaces, constricting and expanding, but also realize that the dark is a part of you at the same time, because you couldn't be the light without there being the dark. So it's all one in that sense, but just being this light moving through it, because I feel like the new frequency of the starseed frequency is being of the light, like the indigo. Not that there's no like, I'm trying to think of a way to say it. I'm thinking of like computer systems, and you know, like those the Mac computers with like the big back, like the classic computers, you know, they were of the time, and they were super high tech. So the reason why I'm saying that is because in comparison to that, like indigo is still super high tech and it's of the time, but it's just like a different kundalini frequency. Yeah, I think that will make sense. And so the light is, there's the golden frequencies, but now it's going into the rainbow billionaire frequency. That's what I call it, because I feel like the star seeds that are coming through now, the rainbow children, they are so much more completely fully anchored into the light that it's almost like they can consciously split, you know, into the rainbow and then come back. They are just heart-centered by nature, and I feel like the billionaires that will be rising up through the youths of that generation, they will be, it's like a completely different vibe to the current billionaires. That's all I'm gonna say, because I feel like they're much more in their solar plexus. Yeah, it's like they started in their root, they went through to the sacral, and they're kind of stuck in that solar plexus energy. And with the collective awakening, I really do believe that the whole world will be in a heart awakening one day. God bless. But yeah, I'm just, let's get back into it. Yeah, so just heart-centered billionaires by nature, and I feel like the creations that will be coming through will just be of a completely different, I mean, yeah, it's a completely different nature. There's no other way to say it, really. Anything else coming through? Ooh, allow yourself to trust your light, trust your desires, and trust the movement through the darkness and the shadows, if you should have any, because, okay, that's your journey, because the work that you're doing is sacred. It's almost like your inner child is leading you. I feel like all children are actually born rainbow children. This whole indigo and stuff like that, I feel like that is something that was casting a shadow on the nature of children, because of the current time space that they were born into. How am I saying this? So I feel like children that have some darker personalities, I'm trying to think of another way to say darker. I'm thinking of like moodiness or some anger or some aggression, you know, things like that. I don't know if there's another way to say that. They're not darker. I'm gonna call them like the red frequencies. It's funny it's this red, but they're kind of like red energies, and the blue energies, which together makes an indigo. Yeah, you know, the blue and purple, blue and red obviously makes purple, and so I feel like that is them. They're moving through the spectrum. There's some instability there, and it's usually due to them being born into a family system, and they are doing some kind of energy work within the family to alchemize it for the greater good of the collective family and the collective as a whole. Yeah. I hope that's making sense. Is there anything else? Yeah, so trust your light. Trusting your light. Oh yeah. So if you're connecting this, you're naturally a rainbow by default. And it's as if you've been split. Yeah, you've been moving through the different chakras. You've been split. And now you're coming back into your center, your heart center, but it's almost like I'm seeing like being in the heart center, but there being a rainbow. But there's also like rainbows in all of the different chakras, but at the same time you're anchored in the heart center and there's just like pure rainbow love coming out, you know? Yeah. Oh my god, guys, I'm getting so emotional because I can just see like so many people being activated right now. Yeah, so many people in the collective are being activated right now, and there's just this like overwhelming wave that's coming through the collective. It's like an oceanic wave, but just like rainbow, pink rainbow psychedelia. Yeah, that's the best way I can describe it. Oh my gosh. And just yeah, so you're naturally a rainbow by default, but I really feel like you were placed into perhaps there's like a structure or a system, either a family system, a friendship system, a work system, relationships, and it's almost like you were split, but then you're coming back into your home center, your heart center. I'm really grounding into the earth, and it's like the next step is fully trusting your masculine, fully surrendering to the light, because I'm saying the masculine and the light because I feel like there's perhaps some I don't like to use the word healing, but I guess healing in terms of fully trusting and surrendering to the light. It could be different scenarios for other people, but it could be like just, you know, like past hurts, relationships with the masculine. But now it's like you're, instead of doing it here on the 3D, it's like you're going up to the one light, and like you're so anchored in, you are so anchored into the source of light. And if you choose to call your source like Allah, Krishna, Yeshua, Oya, whatever term you like to use, God, whatever term you like to use, knowing and remembering that it is of the one, and kind of surrendering and not putting any constructs onto your relationship with the one. Yeah, I hope that makes sense, because I think sometimes when we use these names and these terms, there can be programming that comes along with them, and we are wanting to, and we are moving into a frequency. It's been like there wasn't a full understanding, but you're coming into more of an understanding of what the one light is for you, and releasing any programming of any like of religious structures or like the etymology of names. Yeah, but also here's the thing, knowing also that you can use those structures and systems for your benefit and highest good and highest light, if it is helping you to form a trust bond with the light. Yeah, a trust bond with the light. Yeah. Yes, that's the word of the day. Yes, keep moving towards the light, keep growing, because it's like a plant, you know, when they're under the ground and they come up, they're moving up towards the light. And just like a plant, remember that the plant sleeps at night time, it rests, it regenerates, it goes inwards, it does some restructuring. And some plants, sometimes they don't bloom and blossom for a few years. So don't try and be in constant bloom. There's no need to be in constant bloom, no need to be in constant growth mode. Really tap into yourself, your light source, but allow yourself to be, I'm seeing kind of like fertilized and nourished and encouraged. Yeah, encouraged. Be gentle with yourself. It's you've done a lot of work. You've done a lot of work. I feel like you've done too much work almost. It's like rest, relax, play, take a nap, like treat yourself like the starseed that you are. Just being here is enough. Being in your light here is enough. The amount of love that you're pouring out of yourself is like you're really raising the whole collective. And I feel like you're not really 100% seeing the mirror, if that makes sense. So rest, keep moving towards the light, and the 3D is really going to be shifting for you. I'm hearing over the next 5 months, like the next 5 months will be a complete, I don't want to say 180 because that's like you're going from a polar opposite, but I'm hearing it's like a 360 glow. It's a complete internal glow. The whole of the chakra system is unionizing. Pure white light, like the rainbow is coming together. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Oh, yeah. I love you so much, my starseed. Oh, I love being a starseed. It's so fun, isn't it? Oh. So yeah. What are we creating at the moment? Or what are you feeling inspired to create right now? Like what's moving through you? What are you feeling inspired to perhaps clear out? Like what's calling you? What's, in the air? Like, it would actually lighten up your frequency if you just kind of cleared these things out, if you stopped eating that, if you shifted this, if you did, because I'm seeing you're on the top edge, if that makes sense. Like you're on the light and it's just about doing little, it's like a little tweak here, a little bit there, to keep harmonizing and then keep moving, opening up, freeing up energy, freeing up more bliss being encoded into the system, more, just there's more and more coming through, more coming through, more light, more peace, more abundance, more billionaires, more heart-centered billionaires are being activated. 100%. Okay, I'm gonna post this now. I've been having this thing recently where I'm just like scared to post things, but yeah, I'm gonna post it. Okay, I love you so much. I hope you have an amazing day. Bye.